Hello, everybody, and welcome to the United League Championship. We're here with round 5 today of Tier 1 in Spa, just following on from the Tier 2 race. And we've seen some big controversy that I've got to go through from last round in Britain. So if you remember, at the end of the race, there was an incident between Mike Marshmallow and the Flying Finn. And out of that, Mike was actually able to take the victory. And since then, we've had a steward's inquiry into it, and Mike Marshmallow was given a 5-second time penalty, handing the Flying Finn 08 the win. Now, you might remember me and Rapids both blaming Finn at the time, but I believe that my view of that was probably not the best, and it was a tough one to call. But Mike's been given a 5-second time penalty. And that's really unfortunate for him losing the win for SOL, and it's quite crucial because STS have pulled out a lot of points from that. But let's not get stuck in the past. Let's get on to this race. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. And join me in the commentary box as always, Rapids F1.
Hello everyone, and once again, another race here at Belgium. We had the Tier 2 race earlier, which was a very exciting one, and hopefully once again we're going to have another decent Tier 1 race. I'm hoping for some rain. That would be interesting. It'd be nice to mix it up a little bit with the conditions, but Belgium, always a good track for overtaking, as proved earlier, so we'll see how it all goes here. If you think about the championship right now, STS are pretty much in a world of their own in terms of leading this ULC championship, which is also to be expected. They've pretty much got some of the best drivers currently playing this game, so if you think about that, that's quite big. But SRL have been making a bit of a comeback recently, obviously with RBZ and Mike Marshmallow in both Tier 1 and even in Tier 2 early. Obviously we had all-rounder X take the win, and we also had Daniel come back through the field as well. So SRL doing a very good job as well, and I'm sure we're going to see more of that later on. But STS have pretty much come through right now in terms of that. As it stands, STS are leading it, and with SRO in second, AOR in third. So they've had a bit of bad luck recently, AOR. But they've got XRL A and B team doing pretty decent job in fourth and fifth. And they've got the F1 League not been doing the best, and even CRL. So, and then you've got BPRL, UCRC, and RGL, and IRL in 10th. So that's pretty much the order in terms of the championship right now. But now, I think you do expect a lot of people qualifying on the soft compound tyres around this track. If it's a completely dry race, it would be a soft compound, start, because that means it's a one-stop race. But also we don't know the weather conditions, and that'll be one to look into later on. But we'll see how it all goes. I think it's going to be interesting with the overtaking. You don't want to be starting on pole position, do you? You tend to want to be starting sort of second and third. Otherwise, you're going to be completely mugged going into the first sector.
Yeah, it's obviously a very, very long straight off Eau Rouge, which is a high-speed corner in itself. So yeah, it's really important you can get the slipstream. Obviously, barring any slipstream glitches, you should be able to get the slipstream and get past. So starting on pole really isn't that much of an advantage. This basically what I'm saying is switch off and come back for the race, because this is irrelevant. But no.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about strategy here. And Mike, he's going to go on to our lap. Let's have a look if anyone's already started their first laps or so. So, look. No one's really started their first laps yet, but I think we might widen board with Mike currently. SRL doing really well in qualifying recently. Luke's told me to tell you, James, to check the ULC group chat. Hard to say.
Okay, yeah.
But Mike currently on a lap right now on his set of super soft tyres. Now, we saw a lot of this in the Tier 2 session. People tended to sort of do like a little banker lap on the super softs to try and get up to speed, and then they'll just they'll just do like an out lap or an actual lap and then just box it in. So they'll just do like an irrelevant lap time. And Mike might be doing this here. It doesn't look like he's attacking it very hard, so he's just trying to see what the conditions are like, and then he'll probably pop on a set of softs or something like that and qualify on and do his actual lap on. He's going very wide there, so obviously right now he's struggling a little bit with the understeer. He's doing quite a good job.
Most of the people I'm seeing on the super softs. Just
interesting. So that could indicate that maybe it's going to be a wet race. That could be an indication. I hope it is. That'd be nice. Mike, continuing on, our Hamilton 47.7, let's set a super soft. So we'll see how Mike does as he heads into the bus stop chicane. Looking up on our screens, and he actually is going to sit this lap. So this is definitely going to be a lap from him, and across the line he comes. And he's backed out of it, so he's not actually going to continue this as a relevant lap. Jason's on a lap on a set of softs. How's Sarah Hamilton doing? I think he might be going on to a lap now. And my midget's in top of 47.4. Is that on a set of soft tyres? Yes, it is. So there are a fair few people going on a set of softs. Ryan's saying the manners that the is RGL. The manners RGL. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's UCR. So yeah. Sarah Hamilton's got a bit of traffic on his lap with Midget. Midget will just have a little bit of a slipstream. So that might still put Sarah Hamilton off a little bit on this lap. But we'll have a pretty decent first sector as a result of that. As we head into this sort of right-left now. And he's taking it quite cautiously. He's not pushing it. And he's backed out of this one, looks of it, actually. Let's look at that first sector from Sarah Hamilton. Yeah, he's backed out of it. So he's not going to continue that as a lap. Who else? Which I'm surprised about. That would have been a really good opportunity to have a really good lap there because of this extreme. Our Hamilton's currently in the stream of Jason right now. Jason is on a lap. Well, our Hamilton's really all over this. Anyone else on laps? Let's have a little look. Let's look at the race data currently. So as you know, currently we've got Midget on 47.4 on a set of softs, JPS on 47.5 on softs, our Hamilton on 47.7 on softs, JGX on a set on 48.2 on softs, STSF on Alonso on 48.4 on a set of super softs, so that's a banker lap for him. Mike did a 49.4, which is a banker. Matisse did a 55.1, which is a banker. So is anyone really on a lap? From what I can see, not really. Jason's on one, but I think he might have backed off of that. Jason, where's Jason? No, he's actually on one. We're going to continue on board with Jason. Obviously, he won the Bahrain race in Tier 2. Obviously, there's been a lot of switching around for AOI into the lineup. Same with CRL as well. Jason, let's hope for a good lap for him. Didn't have the, he didn't race in Britain from memory, did he, Jason? I don't believe he did. Or was that Austria?
No, he's done the last few races in Tier 1s, Jason.
Oh, yeah. He has.
Can't remember what his results were. He was quite competitive in Austria, I remember.
Definitely.
He did reasonably well last week, yeah, didn't he? He came like 5th or 6th, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been quite strong since he's come up.
But Jason on a pretty nice lap here. Very relaxed, very chilled. And obviously, you can find a set of soft. So a lot of people are going towards the soft tyres, which is to be assumed. The best of chicane needs to get a good run from this. He has got a pretty good run. DRS are going to be activated, and across the line it comes, and it is top of 46.3. That is a very competitive lap time from Jason. We saw a 45.8 set by Surprise in Tier 1 on SF, so that is a very good time from Jason. Anyone else? Mike's coming out from the pits. Tiz coming in. Reactions in as well. Nazi might be on our lap. I don't think he actually is. I've said, is he on lap? Oh, he's just done an absolute, that's what I call lines. Mole might be on lap here for the F1 League. How is he doing? No, he's not. He's on out lap.
It's his debut appearance, even though he's supposed to be one of the main drivers. It's actually his first race that he's doing. So he'll be hoping for big things.
It's all very calm out there right now. There's not really anything, but we're going to ride on board with it. It was the silent mole.
Yeah, we have actually got 5 people with qualifying bans. So that is part of the reason. We've actually
Well,
got 6 people with quality bans, but Jay Pearce has gone out and set a lap, so he obviously hasn't heard that he's got a ban, and he's gone out and set a lap. So
who are the other 5 people?
the other 5 people are Jork, AOL Reversal, Beeper Goblin, Cyril Verline, and Commando.
Quah. A lot of people out there.
Quite a few.
But Simon's on a pretty good start to his lap so far. A little bit of oversteer. But other than that, not too shabby. Oh, almost Mario karting it through that corner. We've got a little bit of a tank slapper on that. Might have even been the fastest rail through that corner. Pretty nice and neat so far. So not been the best of laps, but not been too bad either. Very long. I mean, I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't know hardly any of these corner names. So it'd be nice for me to know them, so I can actually do a nice commentary of a lap. So for me, just saying, oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks decent. And yeah, she's got a nice run through here. And this is the corner that can really catch you out. With Spa, you do expect yourself to know every single corner name, but no, not me. And in Silverstone as well.
All I know is Blanchemont, Bus Stop Chicane.
And Eau Rouge.
Eau Rouge, Camel Straight, Lacombe, La Sauce.
La Sauce. Haha.
Pouon.
Now, last special chicane now. And he's actually been a pretty decent lap from the silent malt. And here he comes. DRS activated, and across the line he comes. It's going to be a good time. It is actually really good time. 46.4? 46.5? Is it?
46.5, yeah.
Yeah, very good time. So strong time there for him. Second place. So they're doing really well for the F1 League. As Giovinazzi's in 3rd place for IRL. Is Mike on lap right now? I don't believe he is. Mike, yeah, Mike is actually on lap currently, but he's ghosting right now. We'll see how Mike does here. Mike's backed out of this, folks. Or has he? He crossed the line. No, it's 3rd place. It sounds like he's really low revs for me, but he's probably not. Giovinazzi gonna try and complete his lap here. Getting a little bit cloudy here as well, so maybe is there a chance of rain? I doubt it very much, but no. Giovinazzi's backed out as well with Camundo, slow, and everyone's just sort of backed out here. No one's really doing anything. Matiz is doing a lap right behind Azar Reactions. This might help him get a really good first sector, but I'm getting a lot of low revving right now on my potato cam, which is not cool. Finally we're getting some engine revs going. But look at that, Matiz can get a nice slipstream from Reactions here, and I think this might be a bit of XRL inter-team battling, because they've got the B team and the A team giving each other slipstream. That's very interesting, because obviously they're all working together, and Reactions has gone offside there, so this might really help Matiz get a really good lap here. Matiz is a very good qualifier, very good racer as well, so you never know if it's a good lap here. I'll cover this on the stream, guys. I know that the low engine revving is pretty poo, but hopefully my voice can cover that up. And it obviously looks a little bit slower than it actually is. It looks like they've actually just backed out, but they haven't. But Matiz is actually on a pretty decent lap here, and he's looked very in control. And that is true about the track evolution, as CRU has mentioned. That can easily gain you a lot of time if you rate it to the end of the session. For me, some people prefer just staying a lap early, so they can hit a banker so they know they're safe. But yeah, it's true that sometimes it's better if you know, that is the case. And actually, apparently rain is coming, so the sense I had of it being quite cloudy and thinking it's raining, That was actually a very good sense for me, and Matthias might be on for a top 3 here. Should be in the top 3 across the line. It's pole 45.8, pretty much identical lap time to what Surprise Me achieved in the actual Tier 2 race, so Tier 2 qualifying. So that's a really good job from him. That is definitely pole position, surely, I would assume. I can't see anyone really beating that. No one really beats it in Tier 2. How's SS Alonso going? Currently in 10th place. Let's have a little look. He's not really on not the best of laps here on his set-offs. He did, what time did he do? He did a 42 minutes, so it should be an improvement, but it won't be the best of laps for him. He heads into the best strip, which is obviously probably the most difficult braking zone here. And he's going to complete the lap. Let's see what it's going to be. Across the line he comes, and it is P2. Actually a pretty good lap there. Wasn't purple or anything. Wasn't even good enough in terms of a personal best. But that was a really good last sector for him. 46.1. But I'm sure he would feel that's probably a bit more in the tank there. Could get into 45, just to the 46.3. So it's pretty good, that top 4. Anyone else on good laps might get a 46.6 on set-offs, so he's not had the best of laps there. Gianotti's on a 47.2 on set-offs, Midget's on a 47.4 on set-offs, or Hamilton on a 47.7 on set-offs. So anyone else, how's Finn doing? He's a 53.7, and he's obviously not been happy with that. But Finn, I think, is on a lap by the looks of it. And I think a little bit of slipstream was going on with him and his teammate. A little bit of understeer Finn's experiencing a little bit by what I can see. Looking to be okay. Is he actually on a fast one? I'm assuming he is. Yeah, the 29.8 in the first sector. So apparently it's best for the 29.5 in the first sector in AOR. So that would be a monster if he could do that again. Finn sort of taking it quite easy by the looks of it, but maybe that's his driving style.
Yeah, I don't think he's an overly aggressive driver. I think he's quite a consistent, smooth driver. I think that's how he gets his speed. We'll see though here whether it's a good lap.
Here he comes into the bus stop, so it needs to get the exit he wants from this. He's done second gear. He's been a very good lap, but wasn't necessarily enough of pole positions. Another thing, Matisse did a very good lap. Across the line, Finn goes. It's P2, so actually not that good. Well, it is good, but it's not as good to beat Matisse, and he needs to beat Matisse. As Arbus actually, I think, is on the lap as well, as I saw a little bit of SRL into play there, into team play. Obviously, Arbus is one of those who's very good over one lap as well.
There's a lot of people who haven't set laps. Commando's got a qualifying ban, hasn't gone out on track, and is 11th currently.
Arbus is now into the final part of this lap now. I love this section. It's just so nice. You've got to be patient, but it's just a nice flowing section. Actually, the Spa as a whole is a very nice track. Been a pretty decent lap from Arbus so far. This could be challenging up there pretty much in the top 2, I reckon. Could be definitely near pole. We enter into the last part now. The bus stop's coming up right now. It's going quite cloudy as qualifying has been completed. So this is his last shot. And here he comes, the last minute dash for the line. And here he goes, a little bit overstiff from the exit, and across the line he comes, and it's going to be P1. It is pole! 45.3, that was a scorcher lap. And last minute, banged it in there. Like Ciario even said, actually. Ciario said that, you know, the last sort of lap, laps, you can gain at least half a second. Harry D's on a lap as well right now, so we're right on board with him. But I think Finn's out of it, he's finished this session. He's going to be in 3rd place. I think he'd be pretty disappointed with that. Harry D is the only one I would say who's on a lap, so we're right on board with the XRLB team driver.
Hazel Reactions is also out there on the intermediate tyres. Don't know why he's doing that.
banter, I think. Been a pretty decent lap here from Harry D. Let's see if we can get in the top 10. Now into the sort of bus stop now to go. Oh, a little bit all over the place in that first part of the bus stop, but not a bad exit as a result though. And across the line he comes, and it's going to be 11th, so not the best for Harry D. Seemingly struggling out there.
He'll take that position though, because it means he can start on fresh tyres.
Yeah, and as Aza comes across the line as well, and that's it. So that is the session done and dusted, as RBZ takes pole for SRL once again. So SRL really having a really good roll of races recently, and that's happened and it continued once again. So RBZ on pole. PT for RG Matiz, we thought he'd probably grab the pole, but he didn't in the end. Finn in third place, so be pretty disappointed with that. But both the STS boys doing really well in third and fourth. Jason in fifth. 6th for the Silent Mole, 7th for Mike Marshmallow, 8th for RL Hamilton, 9th for RL Giovinazzi, and 10th for the Mike Midget. So RL having a really good race there, really good succession there. Harry D in 11th, JG in 12th, Asia Actions in 13th, and a lot of the qualifying guys who have got bans are at the back. So that is that. That is your audio. And I'll just quickly leave the session so I don't actually cause a car on the grid. That's a pretty good session, and from that, that's good for RBZ, but going into sort of the first sector, I would be very worried and preparing myself for being absolutely mullered down that straight. Particularly, I think you might have this at the lead, actually. And even, I think Finn has got a good chance of taking the lead as well. But realistically, I would say stand by that. Matiz got a very, very good chance. I'm going to join back now and talk you guys through the formation up. But this should be an easy one-stop race if you start the set-offs.
Yeah.
Joining the game back. Great banter.
Those on super soft, I think, are at a big disadvantage, so that's how he'll want that high up on the grid anyway. I think they're going to be in trouble, unfortunately.
Could you invite me? Because I can't join back. Like, I can't join through your profile.
Through my profile. Well, you need to join through someone else's because I'm not in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
So here we go. And hopefully a really good race is going to be on here. I think a really shit sense. But obviously the Simpson glitch could take its effect here. And I mean, we had it in US in the tier 2 race, so it could happen again here, and it could really affect the racing. We don't like that, and that's the problem. So they're all on their formation lap right now, as RBZ is heading them around, but I think it's going to be interesting to see any super soft runners out there right now. I don't think there is many. I think they've all sort of thought about it and gone wisely. R. Hampton is actually a super soft runner, so he's actually on the super soft, and this RL Giovinazzi, no, he's not on the soft. So RL might play a little bit of the game here. If Gio is generally faster, obviously let him go. I think obviously this is not for drivers' championship, this is for a team's championship, so they probably want to play a little bit of inter-team battling here. As the XRL drivers, XRL team drivers are in 11th and 13th. But obviously a lot of them are at the back. Obviously a lot of the guys at the back have got their penalties or their drive qualifying bans. But here we go. They're all going to be coming to the grid now. Ready to start the race. Yeah, it's true. Sorry, so this Simpson glitch has been around for ages, but it's just seemed like it's been a little bit more dominant recently. Like, it's almost as if it's just been like triggered. It's been every race now that seems to happen has it, which is a bit strange. I don't know how we can like. I mean, obviously, I think it was there like at the start of the game, or not the start of the game, but like sort of like mid-game, mid-life. That's interesting. It's very strange how he just come about and it's like in every single race now. They're all lining up now, ready to go racing once again for the 5th round of this ULC Championship for Tier 1. and any moment now they'll be going out for 5 lights. And let's see how it all plans out. I think Matthias, watch out for him at the start. He's going to be superb. And I think he could be trying to hook himself up. But watch out for Finn as well. He's on the inside, so anything could happen there. But we're all waiting for everyone to line up. I think we're there, and we are there now. As we go to the front of the grid now. As Matthias, we're over 5 lights here. And we are lights out, and away we go, and we get running once again. And here we go. Matthias is going to be in second place, heading down into turn 1 now. Finn's on the inside, and they bang tyres. They're both of them having a little bit of wheel banging. Finn's on the inside, but no. Matthias on the outside gets a pretty decent run, but Finn is right there with Matthias. And here we go, heading into the first sector now. And Slipstream is going to be active. Matthias is right there with Abby. He goes to the left-hand side. Here he goes all the way around the left-hand side. And Finn's going to try and do the same thing as well. Finn's going to be on the left-hand side. They're going to literally go 3 wide there briefly. And Finn's going to be up the inside. Can he make this one stick? And Matthias is right on the left-hand side. And Matthias got spinning. Contact models absolutely obliterated him. And Finn is down in first place. But I think he's just like being put off. And Jason out of nowhere is in second place. And Finn, I don't know what happened to Finn, but he just lifted out of it. I was like, you know what, maybe that was my fault. But looking back on my other screen, that was tight, really was. And Finn just, there you go. But Jason in second place, the man on a mission, seemingly. And Matthias down in 20th place. You got to feel for the guy there. But I'm just trying to get up the order to see where people are. But everything's all kicking off behind as well. I'm just going to try and get to the front. As you see, you've got Mike in 4th place covering off. And you've got Midget on the outside trying to battle with Reversal and Origin and Artsy. But Midget stays in 8th place. But look at that, SNF Alonso down in 5th place. He was running in 3rd, I think it was, or something like that, or 4th. So Alonso's on the outside here. Goes to the right-hand side. Can he go around the outside? And Mike's not giving any space. Content Model's taking place. Aggressive racing for Mike, you have to say. Clearly rattled by something. And Alonso going to try and cut back on Mike, but Mike fends him off pretty nicely. And obviously sits fast off the race, as you would expect. But look at that, it's very tight at the front. And look at that, I think that's who's at the inside. Is that Sam Moulton, the 5th place? Really good for his first race for the F1 League, representing the F1 League here. But Jason is right on the back of RBZ here. He's slipstreaming, and here we go. And he's going to try it, but Finn also is coming back at him as well. And Finn might have a very good opportunity to get into P1 once again. Can he do it? No, he'll back out of it and let it all go. So Jason is right there with RBZ, but Finn seemingly looking to have the best line speed right now, and he's going to be a threat for this P1 anytime soon. We saw it earlier. But RBZ is under pressure here, and the top 3 are getting away from the pack. And it's clearly showing here, but Finn might want to make some inroads quickly. Mike currently in 4th place and is battling away with Mole now. So Silent Mole doing a really good job now, going to 4th place, and Alonso down in 6th. So I wonder if there's any contact with Mike. That's what I want to know. There's also a settle down there behind them. JG in 9th place, and you've got Air Reversal in 10th. So he's had a really good comeback through the field. We've got Ferrari and Sarah Hamilton battling away. So Harry D and Sarah Hamilton battling away as well. We've got Jork in 94 in 11th. So we've got the X-Roll in 11th and 12th. So they'll be battling away. Hamilton's at the inside. Can he make this one stick? He is there. Going to try and make this one stick. Going to round the outside and cut back to the outside. Going to try and go around the outside. Harry D here. Just waiting for his opportunity, but hasn't been able to make it stick here. But so far, slipstream glitch is not working at all. So it's been okay actually. Jay Pierce is running slipstream on Commando here, and he might fancy his chances as he goes around. So and Sarah Hampton is battling away with Harry D as well. And they're all battling behind, and J Pierce has gone wide. Commando's into 14th place. Sam's gone to the outside. Jorg is battling with Reversal, and there's contact being made. Jorg is trying to come back on the track, so it's very, very close. And there's contact made in Hamilton and Harry D, and Harry D's gone. And that is a disaster. But at the front, how's it all going? Is Jason still in second place? He is, but he'll have the DRS this lap around. And here he goes. He'll have the DRS, but so will Finn as well. So we're going to run on board with Finn as they're all piling down this straight. He's going to go 3 wide, and they go 3 wide with each other. Jason's on the outside. Finn's on the inside. And Jason, can he hold this one out? Can he? Goes around the outside. He'll be up the inside, but Finn's going to be around the outside. And Finn gets to the P1.
RBZ's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He got a little tap from Jason.
Must be close there, and Iverson might leave Mike the room here. They don't want to be battling with each other. That's the last thing they want to be doing. Is Iverson okay? I think his grasp on the tide will be okay. He hasn't lost too much, luckily. He hasn't like completely gone to 90. And safety car has been deployed, so something has happened. Very interesting. So it's all slowed down here. Wonder what's happened.
I wouldn't expect to see anyone into the pits apart from possibly those who are on the super soft tyres. I think those guys who are on the softs will continue on through the safety car period. Only 3 laps in, so not really any need to pit.
Yeah, it's all sort of stopped here. We had a safety car in Tier 2 race as well. It's very interesting. Anyone's gonna pit here? I mean, would you pit? I mean, certain mediums, and we saw it in the Tier 2 race.
It's too early.
Yeah, it is too early. You can't say mediums to the end of the race.
Oh, someone's come in. STS F1 Alonso has come in.
And Midget. They're into the pits.
Yeah, Midget I get because he's on the super soft tyres.
Yeah.
It appears on my screen that he's on softs, but that's incorrect because he definitely set his time on super softs. So I get that, but it's going to be very, very tough. Wouldn't be the best idea to go to the end.
These guys have got no damage, so they're just putting on a set of mediums. So they think they can make it to the end of the race on that set of medium tyres, which is interesting. But it's all sort of chilled now, as Finn is in the lead of this race, from Jason in second place. Third in is RBZ. So after that situation earlier with RBZ where he span, or Jason they made contact with Jason, that sort of faded away now. That's going to be okay because he's now back in third. He hasn't lost too much from that, so I think that saved him a little bit there. Mike in fourth. So SRL running pretty well in third and fourth place. And Jason definitely is the mover at this stage of the race. He's moved up a lot. Giovinazzi, RJ Giovinazzi in 6th place, doing a really good job actually. So RL going to be looking for some very good points here. Jork in 7th for XRL. Air Reversal in 8th. So ARL looking for a double points finish here. Very strong for Jack. Jay Pierce in 9th and 10th for Harry D. 11th for STS F1 Alonso, 14. 12th for Sarah Hamilton. 13th for JGX. And 14th for the Mighty Midget. 15th for Commando, 16th for GBPR Goblin, 17th for Azar Reactions, RGBT is in 18th place. That will help him as well. Obviously, he had that really bad race. Obviously, he had that really just meh start to the race where he. What happened to Mitiz? He had some sort of contact, didn't he? That's right, he had contact.
Yes, yeah.
With Finn. That's it, and
yeah, fight for the lead.
That's going to be bring him back in, so that's going to be really good for him.
We've seen in the last few races he's had really good pace. In Bahrain he almost won, in Britain he almost won. So I would expect him to be making a lot of places up once the safety car comes in.
That won't be until like lap 7, lap 8 time. So we'll be sitting behind the safety car for quite a long time. But just to go over the race from the start, obviously. We had opposite on pole, and we had Matiz in second, Finn in third, and then it was a battle between those three going into the first sector. Matiz made contact with Finn. Matiz span. Finn felt it was actually, I think, his fault because he sort of backed off, and he could have taken the lead then, but he didn't. So he backed off. Opposite took the lead of the race. Jason was in second from out of nowhere, and Finn was in third. But then Finn was able to. There was a battle between Finn, RBZ, and Jason for the lead. Jason got past Finn. It was like 3 wide. Jason got past RBZ. It was 3 wide, and then Finn was able to get in front into the lead. But then Jason had contact with RBZ, and then RBZ sort of half spanned it, but kept it on the track. Was kept in third place, and then safety car got deployed for some reason that we don't know. So we don't know why the safety car got deployed. But that is really what's happened so far in this race. But they're all sort of bunching up right now. At this stage, I'll have to put a bet on Finn winning this race. Obviously, he's leading this race. But Jason's definitely got an opportunity here, and I think AOR could be on for a good result. But I would not rule out RBZ right now. Third place is a very good position to be in, definitely with the slipstream and everything, and he's got the pace. So I think I wouldn't rule out RBZ from winning this race as well. Mike got a chance for a good podium here. I think SRL could have a good podium. If I were to predict it at this stage, it's very early on. I'd probably say Finn to win from Jason in second, and I think RBZ in third. I think it's the order that it is right now.
There's a lot of different people there, as you've mentioned, who could be up there fighting. And
yeah,
I'm sure it'll be a really good race once we get back underway. We saw plenty of action in those first few laps, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more of that. I'd just like to say thank you as well. We have Jenny, the social media manager from Codemasters for the Formula 1 game, is watching at the moment. So
hello, Jenny.
thank you for watching. Much appreciated of you supporting League Racing.
That's really great.
Hope
Yeah.
you enjoy the race.
I didn't even realise. So nice to see you guys watching. And this is what we want to see. This is great to have some interaction. And obviously the great racing like this, we have all these leagues competing, and there's been an absolute cluster up front. I don't know what's going on here, but someone slowed down. I think that was Jay Pierce or maybe even reversal. So this everyone's not really behaving under the safety car very well. I'm not gonna lie. Guys maybe want to give each other sort of like a car width or car length actually of space. That would be the ideal situation. But right now, we're just waiting to get underway once again. Who being a sort of
It wasn't obviously a great qualifying session for him, but it's just really hard to bet against Finn basically at the moment. And then I think the SRL boys, I think Mike was showing really strong pace before the safety car. Obviously RBZ put it on pole, so I mean, by no way am I writing off Jason. I think he could easily be fighting up there, but I'd watch out for the SRL boys. If they can get a good restart, I think they'll be able to give a decent challenge to Finn, but I'd still say Finn is probably my favourite at the moment.
yeah. There's been a lot of comments on Twitter right now. Even the Flying Finn tweeted out something 3 minutes ago. I mean, or was that me? Just very wide
focus on the road.
That's very interesting. Yeah, man. I mean, but right now, I think AOR are going to be on for a very good result here. SRO definitely too. I think the big winners from this race are going to be probably SRL and AOR. STS, I don't know about Alonso. That's the interesting thing. So apparently Ciro had a really bad race here actually. Where are Ciro anyway? They're not even in this race anymore. Ciro Hampton is in 12th. He's tweeted out earlier as well, saying the driving is very slow. The pack is not being very good. I think they're all slowing up now, so are we going to go?
Yeah, this is it. Lap 6
There we
came
go.
out on lap 3, so we're all ready to go again. Can't wait.
Indeed. And here we go. Finn will punch up the pack, and he'll be going anytime soon. And here we go. Any moment now, and Jason will want to try and get a good result as well to try and get into the lead. That's what he would want to do, and he's trying to go now. And Finn has gone, I think, from what I can see, and they've gone racing. And Jason didn't get the best of starts, but not too bad otherwise. And look at that, the SRL boys are battling unnecessarily. Finn is really slowing down, but Jason's going to try and follow him through here. And once again, we're racing once again here in Belgium. And see what Jason can do. He's going to try and slipstream Finn. And Finn has gone a little bit, not too bad, he's got there. But Jason has a bit of a distant tow here. But Finn has had a really good restart, and he's getting away from the slipstream as quick as he can, because obviously it's very powerful around this track. And right now Jason is looking very vulnerable from RBZ here, and RBZ going to be right on him, and he's slipstreaming him down this straight. But has he got enough in the tank, or has he got enough just straight on speed, just not tank, not petrol, just straight on speed? Has he got enough? No, he does not. So RBZ seemingly running a bit more higher wing here, and he's losing it a little bit on the curb. and he's struggling with a little bit of oversteer. So RBZ just trying to find a way through right now. How's Mike doing in 4th place? SRL keeping it pretty sensible in 3rd and 4th. Solid Mole doing a really solid job for the F1 League right now in 5th. 6th for RL Giovinazzi. 7th for Jork 94 and 8th for JPS 723, 9th for Harry D and 10th for STS F1 Alonso 14. He's quite a long way back from that pack of P1 to P9, so he's actually really struggling right now, Alonso. I don't know what's happened to him on the restart. STS not having a good, well, not set for a very decent double points finish, you have to say. But looking like RBZ doesn't have any slipstream at all as well. That's one thing that everyone's picked up on. And the slipstream glitch is continued here. But behind, Matiz actually hasn't had the best restarts either, so he caught up to his safety car. Obviously, he had that really bad first lap. Comando's running like a midget here, goes to the left hand side. Can he go to the inside? He does go up the inside, and he gets to move down into 11th place. So that's really good for Commando. And he's chasing down STS F1 Alonso House, things at the front right now. Jason is still in 2nd place. But seemingly Upsis actually has apparently a slipstream glitch, so he can't get past him, which is very unfortunate.
Finn just pulling away nicely. Perfect restart for him, exactly what he would have wanted. And it's looking very good for him at the moment.
Jay Pierce is right there on Harry D. He might have an opportunity to be able to get past him if he has. Yeah, he's got slipstream. He is catching him. So here he goes. Let's see if he's got enough. The UCRC driver, and I don't think he has enough in the tank. Oh, he doesn't have enough straight line speed, and he hasn't been able to get past Harry D at all. So that's unfortunate there. Alonso is caught up to that pack a little bit now. So Alonso is trying to fight back through, and Comundo is following him as well. And Midget as well, but his reactions dropping back a bit. Matiz is in 14th, so reactions might play the team tactics here. Obviously, extra running 2 teams, the A and the B team, the A being the Williams, the B being the Ferrari. So we'll see how that goes. Apparently a bit of audio desync, and that's the Twitch app on Xbox. I'm sorry for that, guys. I can't help it. It's just the way it is. It's a bit of a weird thing that happens, and I'll try. I mean, I'm always gonna have to sort of predict what happens 3 seconds before, so you guys actually have it.
Oh no, Finn's disconnected.
No, he hasn't. Yeah, it's like that, but yeah, I mean, you got to predict sort of 3 seconds before it actually happens, and unfortunately, I can't do that. All the time. Maybe when there's an overtake happening, I can sort of say up the inside, anticipate it, and see him look like an absolute idiot. But yeah, it's not a problem from anyone's side. It's just literally the Twitch app on Xbox is absolutely poo. If I had an Elgato, I could stream it from my computer and then I get a mic as well, then I would. But unfortunately, if I'm to commentate, this is the way I've got to do it, unfortunately. This is the unfortunate thing that these things can happen. But I'll try and do what we can with it. It's not ideal. IBZ.
Got a bit of a train now, actually. It's not just RBZ behind Jason, Mike's there, and also Simon Mole looking like he's catching up a little bit as well, almost.
Yeah. And Jork's following him. Actually, Jork's having a really good race here for XRL. And even RL Giovinazzi doing a really good job for RL. So RL looking for some good points here. JPS in 8th, Harry D in 9th. So XRL going to have lots of points in there. STSF1 Alonso is in 10th, and he's caught up to Harry D. Harry D's gone really wide there, so he might be a bit vulnerable. That will actually not help him down this straight, because he'll lose a little bit of sort of that push, that that he lost a little bit of momentum there. But has Alonso got the slipstream either? That's the problem. I mean, there's no slipstream going on here, seemingly. He's chasing, but it's not enough. And look at that. I think look at that. Jork's right behind Giovinazzi now. He'll have the DRS. Let's see if he can do anything here. They're all sort of in like big groups. Like there's like just one small group, a big group, one small group, and a big group. It's like they're all sort of in their little bunch, but they're struggling to get past each other because of the slipstream glitch. So it's really irritating to watch this. But with Jork right there with our Nazi as we head into the next DRS zone after Rouge. And here he goes. The flap is open, and let's see if he can gain enough on our Nazi as we head down here. And he's got a bit of slipstream here, but he's not close enough quite.
Oh, RBZ's passed. In second.
Didn't see that. There you go. Jason's going to be a bit vulnerable from Mike here, though, as a result of that. But Jason is defending very well. So Jason's doing a superb job right now. But RBZ managed to get in front. Now, Jason's responsible, his ideal situation is to keep with RBZ, obviously, with the slipstream. Hopefully, it'll keep him pumping along. But we don't know if it's working for Jason. That would be the interesting thing. Maybe it isn't. But RBZ in second place now. I'm going to try and chase down the flying Finn. Finn is doing a really good job as he's got away a little bit, got a bit of a break going, and that means he's not vulnerable to any slipstream. But Mike does have a little bit more pace than Jason as well. You can see the SRL boys definitely are in a very good position at this stage with 12 laps to go. Here he goes, Jason in slipstream with RBZ. But it's not really, he's not catching. You do expect with a slight distance toe, you do expect it. You could say it's down to sort of maybe one's running higher wings than the other, but you know, I doubt that very much. You still do gain on somebody if you run the higher wing, the higher wings, you know, by a little bit. You still gain. Jason's still there. Let's see.
145 is the first guy in.
But he's pitted.
Yeah, coming in for the medium tyres.
Yeah,
quite early, but I think he's just going for the undercut, knowing that the tyres will comfortably make it.
Jason's still there. DRS will be activated. He's not close enough really to make it any sort of challenge. Yeah. Right now, Jason's just trying to do something here, but he's running a little bit wide there. Mike's got a nice run, but it won't be enough, surely. He's not going to try and make any sort of desperate move there, no, not yet. Mike's having a little look. I think Mike's tempted, but these guys are hit the pit as well. I think there's a massive gap to 5th place, actually. Look at that, 5th is down there, and he's actually, Jork's already pitted, isn't he? The Jork's on a set of mediums, I believe. Jork, has he pitted? No, he hasn't. Actually, he started on a set of mediums, so he's the leading medium runner. So STS Alonso's pitted already for mediums. When did he pit for that?
He pitted in the safety car.
Yeah, so he's going to be up there, definitely. But he'll have to pit again, surely, for a set of super soft. He can't
he
make
won't
that
be able to make
work.
it to the end, no. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he did that, because he lost quite a lot of track position from it. Finn's coming from the lead, but yeah, going back to STS F1 Alonso, I'm not sure why he really did that, because he's stuck behind York and Jork and Jay Pearce now, so it can't be ideal for him.
Let's see how it all goes for Finn and Mike. Finn, obviously, well, Finn and Mike, Finn and RBZ, I meant. So Finn's obviously at the end of the pit lane in comparison. Finn has managed to get in front, just about, and he rejoined in front of RBZ. So but the gap has closed slightly, ever so slightly. The Renault boys doing a better job. There comes our Mike on Jason to the outside. He made this one stick, and he's gone too deep, far too deep, and Jason keeps hold of that for P1 just about, and I'm sure Jason would have been a little bit scared there, looking at what Mike was doing. That was a little bit over-aggressive from Mike, and that's not what he needs to do, really. He needs to make, I mean, if he wants to overtake, make it a clear-cut overtake. Don't take any more risks, but that was interesting, definitely. And look at that, Mike is right there. Mike's not suffering from the slipstream glitch, seemingly. He's been able to keep up Jason, but Jason's taking a little bit of grass. It's a little bit wide, and he's a bit vulnerable. Mike's on the outside, and he might make this one stick here, as Jason does not fight him. Jason's not like, oh, maybe he will. Maybe no, he won't. So Mike takes the lead of the race, but Jason might want to fight him because he wants to be the first one in, but maybe not. As Mike's further down the pit lane, that might prompt. That might prompt that they possibly might get jumped. Maybe it's something that Jason wants to happen. Maybe Jason's just going to patiently just let it all go.
These guys are leaving their stops quite late because 10 laps on medium seems a bit too easy. I think if they're losing time, they probably should have come in a bit earlier.
Here we go. See how it all goes for them. And no, Jason won't be able to jump. I'm sure so Mike is okay as a result of that. Let's see how it all is at the front. One's in third place. We've got GPS in second, Jork in first. So where is Flying Finn? He's in sixth currently. And he's just right behind, he's behind Reaction. So I was in seventh now. He's actually dropped back a little bit from Finn. So Finn was able to get that gap back out again, even though it seemed to us, from what we could see, that I was again a little bit in the stops. So Finn has been able to get and just simply keep hold of that provisional lead right now. But his teammate, assistant from Alonso, he's doing a really good job with his stop that he made under the safety car. Mike's in 8th currently, in front of Jason in 9th. So Jason is going to be in 4th place, not a 2nd place where he was earlier. And Silent Mole is actually in 10th, so Silent Mole is getting a slight bit on the undercut, but not as much as he would like to. But he's going to be a little bit vulnerable on his tyres towards the end of the race, so he might not be that good on that. Origin RC in 11th, so he's done a really good job. He's going to be provisionally, 6th place right now, and he's keeping hold of that pretty nicely. Got BBL Goblin in 12th, and then got Reversal in 13th. He's chasing down Goblin down. Is Reversal pitted yet? That's the question.
Yeah, he pitted just after the safety car restart. I think he had a moment and went into the wall, putting down the power on the restart, and I think that's when he pitted.
Yeah, but Harry D is now on Reversal. Reversal's seemingly struggling though, isn't he? So maybe his, I don't know, his soft tires wouldn't be spent by now, surely, but seemingly not having it the way. But let's have a look at the front once again. Let's see if everyone pits in front. Finn's going to be into 3rd place. As RBZ actually just fast up there, 48.1. So he's getting he's actually caught back up to Finn a little bit. So maybe a bit of distant toe happening. Finn in 3rd. Who's leading this race currently? It's Jork from Midget. But RBZ is there with, he might get a slight distant toe, but not much.
RG Matthias hasn't made much progress. He's only in 15th, so something must have happened to him. That can't be right. I would have thought the pace would have gotten a little bit higher than that. Not looking good for points at all. Oh, reversal. Reversal's had contact. Another spin. He's retired.
His luck is not happening, is it? No, he's retired. Yeah. It's just not luck, is it? No luck for Reversal. We had a few just wandering races at the start of the race season as well, and seemingly is just really, really struggling. And driven, I think, is that Hamilton and Commander battling away. Yes, it is. This is a little bit of a battle going on, but nothing really formulating up front. Goblin 12th and Harry Dean 13th. They might have some sort of battle going on here, but nothing really of any interest. There's a Jork coming into the pits. Let's have a little look, see what he does on his mediums. He boxes it in, so he's coming into the pit lane now. Is Midget coming in as well? No, he continues for another lap. So he's going to the much to the end on that of this race. Well, not end the race, but he's going a little bit longer. So it's the end of the race on a set of softs. Finn will be able to get DRS, but Midget might be a bit of a player here, and might hold up Finn if Finn gets close enough, but I don't think he will be close enough to really mount an overtake. I think he might not have DRS yet. No, actually no, he will just be in a DRS. As it is enough for us to lap. 47.9, so
it's going to be a big pace difference, you would think.
Yeah, definitely. I think that could
he
be
is
a
holding
thing.
him up. This is actually the really bad time for Finn to get behind. This is a tough place to overtake. RBZ is going to be smiling in his underneath his helmet. He's going to be really happy with this because this is going to eat into Fiend's lead, I feel.
Oh, Finn's a little bit wild on the exit there. I just saw that. And he's going to be wanting to get this done quickly. It needs to be done, and he would hope that RBZ gets hung up by this, but I don't think he's close enough to be hung up, held up, not hung up, held up. English, please. But right now,
isn't getting that much at the moment. No, not really taking advantage of it.
No, and Finn needs to be done now. Get rid. It's not close up as much as we expected, but it's still enough to maybe make Finn slightly worry a little bit.
Midget's pace is actually quite good, to be fair to him. He's going to hold the position here. Will he do another lap?
He does
Yes, he
do another
will.
lap. This is going to really frustrate Finn. You can imagine it. He's got DRS though, but look at that. RBZ is right there. This could really mount. This could really mount up to be a really interesting race for the last 6 laps of this thing. So there we go. Finn in a situation with Midget. Let's hope he can get past. Actually, no, let's not hope and hope for that. He does struggle, so obviously can catch up and have some sort of battle going on. But he has really had a good run through the Rouge. Matizza in the first lap with 47.8. It goes to the left-hand side for Finn, and it is the move done. It's him into first place, and that is a done deal.
Oh
so,
my
and
goodness me, Midget tried to get back through there. Finn's gone off. Finn has
what are you
lost
doing?
a lot of time.
goes
No,
around the
I know what he was
outside.
Midget had a little look down the inside. I'm not sure if you... Oh my goodness me.
He dive bombs. He's had enough. Nah.
That was a
That's
good
enough.
move.
Yeah, that was very good. Midget gave him plenty of space there.
Oh, he's lost it there.
Finn's
Midget's
gone
coming
wide
back.
again. What is he doing? Oh my god, here he comes! Oh my god! He's on his like older set of mediums and he's battling Finn. This is mad. And RBZ. Oh my god, RBZ's right there in third. What is this? Why is this happening? And you know what? RBZ's gonna might be a little bit frustrated at this point. Are you thinking, you know, you've held him up, now can you not hold me up? And actually, you know what? Mitch's just gone for the track and let him go. It was nicer.
RBZ's really close now. Game on.
Yeah, but Mike's dropped back a lot from that top 3, isn't he? Definitely.
Yeah,
Mike's not had
He lost quite a bit of the pit stop phase.
same with
But he's not
Jason.
gaining anything back. Because there's no point having fresher tyres because the tyres easily can do the amount of laps. So pitting later is just a big disadvantage, unfortunately, for Mike.
Giovinazzi is in 9th now behind the STS from Alonso, who's making a very good comeback. But Giovinazzi was in 6th and not really there anymore. He's going to be around about 8th provisionally because obviously Midget's hit the pit. But Midget will be good at the end of the race as ASO Reactions is in the last point playing position. And Midget is now pitted for a set of soft tyres. He's behind this pack. He's going to be down. Where is he down? He's going to be down 11th actually. So he's not far away from P10 right now. So he's going to be up for some very good points here. But how is it with RBZ and Finn currently? It's close. So we'll come back to that.
Yeah. RBZ would have been hoping to gain a little bit more from that. I think, to be honest, Finn got a bit lucky really. I mean, he lost a lot of time, but in the same respect, RBZ hasn't caught up that much. So I think Finn has avoided a potentially critical moment in the race and has still got a very good chance and obviously the advantage in the race.
Mike, I mean, let's roll on for a podium here, and that'll be fantastic. But so Mold done a very silent race, you have to say, in 5th place, and Scorpius in 6th. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Joke of the year 2017.
He's been silent all race, if I'm being honest, since he got into 5th. Oh, voice has been deployed.
No.
So what is, you know what? Just don't see anything on our screen telling who's done it. I would just like maybe for Cody's. I mean, if generally, if you're here, if you're watching, like, just I'm hoping the spectator cam this year for this year's game is gonna be a little bit better. Because it'd be nice to like maybe just like even a little thing like maybe like the number of the car or maybe the position of the car that went off. Like I don't know, like P8. Say Giovinazzi went off here. Say that maybe like a yellow flag for P8 or something like that. That'd be quite cool. I know that's a little bit too late in the game's production, but yeah, it's something that would be pretty cool for like the spectators, to see. Who went off where, maybe like just saying what position of the car, or maybe what number of car, or maybe just like the brand of car. Like I don't know, like the Renault, putting like a Renault logo in the corner, but now this car's now been has now stopped and we're back racing once again. Maybe that'd be something pretty cool, like the logo of the team, maybe a yellow flag for the logo of the team, so we know at least it's one of the cars, like a Sauber or something, so we can identify if it's what league it would be in this case. Maybe something quite cool. Jason also having a little bit of a lonely race in fourth. You know, he was battling up there in second place, but looking like he doesn't have the real pace to do anything here. But he's having Simon Moss having a silent race in fifth. Been pretty lonely as Jork is in sixth. So Jork and XRL are going to be on for a good point finish here. SSF and Alonso 14 and 7, so he's going to be up there for a good points playing position. Hopefully, and that'll be good for him as he's in seventh place.
Jork's got a good chance of taking fifth, actually, on the softs compared to Silent Mole on the mediums. That could be one to watch out for at the end.
Definitely, that's one thing. That is definitely one thing to point out. It's all very quiet, really, isn't it? It's just it's sort of just taking its roll now, but with 3 more laps to go, it's all pretty much done.
Finn's got the pace advantage, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think we can all agree on that. But I think Alonso's got a good chance of possibly, you know, I see you on a fresh set of softs as well. Let's have a look at yeah, he's been on them since lap 14. He pitted lap 14, so he's actually going to be okay as well. So maybe the battle for 5th place isn't far from over for Silent Mole. So maybe he hasn't got that 5th place, that silent 5th place over and done with yet.
Azar's up to 8th. He's just passed RR Giovinazzi on the soft tyres.
Yeah.
He's also charging. Quite a few drivers on the soft tyres. Got good pace at the moment. Mighty Midget is another one of those. And RG Matiz. So, oh, and Jay Pierce as well. We've got a lot of people to look out for charging through here at the end of the soft tyres. I didn't realise there were so many of them.
Yeah, so it's not final yet, and it's still a lot of action to go. Hopefully the last 3 more laps to go. Zero obviously having a good day and haven't had a good day in Tier 1, but in Tier 2 they had double points finish, but here not looking that good. They haven't finished basically, so that's unfortunate for them. But Finn is going to be taking out another win for STS. Obviously after that meh race in Britain for him, arguably should have. Wait, did he win it? No, he did win it in Britain. Wait, Austria. Yeah, Austria was the race that he had a bit of a downfall, didn't he? He didn't win there. But Mike, I think he'll take 3rd place. SRL at 2-3. That's going to be lots of good points. That'll take out a lot of points on SES. So Finn will be hoping that maybe, possibly, that Alonso can sort of catch up, just to get maybe a couple more points. That would be great. But anyway. Still very quiet, really. There's not many big battles this week. Expecting people on the soft tyres to come through, as we said earlier. So they'll be faster. Like RG Matiz, for example, who'll be looking to score points for XRL, and he'll be very soon, I think, as Midget's in 10th. So I think Giovinazzi might be a little bit under threat. His race is not finished yet, so with 2 laps to go, and a bit laps to go, he's going to be under pressure for that 9th place. I think some fast guys behind, and it'd be a shame if he were to lose that, because he's had a really good race. You know, he was running in 6th, as high as 6th at one point, and it's seemingly looking like now his mediums are hurting him a little bit, and he's going to be pretty much mugged, I think, by Matiz and Mighty Midget.
Well, and actually as well, Giovinazzi's got 2 time penalties, so
yeah.
That's something that we haven't actually looked at, is time penalties, but don't expect to see too many of them.
Comment as well. Mole is actually getting caught by Mole's catching Jason. So that's one that could formulate. I don't know. I think Jason might have it. How's it all going at the front? Nah, it's the same as usual. And I think Arbizet just doesn't have enough. But for SRO as a team, I think they'll be happy with second and third, respectively.
Mole has a penalty, actually.
Alright.
Silent Mole. That could be critical for him because he's got a few people behind on softs that are closing in a little bit. So he is going to have to have a really strong last 2 laps. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jork will definitely get him. And then there's Alonso, who could be a
bit too far back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alonso maybe. Alonso, I'm surprised. I thought more pace. Yeah.
Really disappointing for Mole, especially if he manages to pass Jason and finish 4th on track. If he goes down from there. Oh, and he's disconnected as well. Disconnected earlier. This could be another disconnect. A costly disconnection for him.
Yeah, he's always had problems with connection, so I don't know what it is.
His internet's actually really good, so I don't know why he has these problems.
If you can draw him back, that'd be great. Maybe if you try to invite him back to the game, that might.
I have already.
Draw him back. yeah, I know you'll be on it already. Hopefully, I think he's drawing back. Is he? Is that me or my screen?
Yeah, it's ultimate AI, so he hasn't lost too much, but I think Jork's going to have him here, and he's going to be really under a lot of threat from SDSF1 Alonso now, once that penalty's been put on.
I was trying to spade as well. Jork's going to be in front, so nothing he can do here for Simon Mole. He's also lost a bit of time to Jason. Jason's got a breather now, so Jason can just kick it a little bit more smoothly to the end of the race, but in his obviously on his own, a lot of these guys are
the AI. That's ridiculous. That happened to me in Britain, where the AI, once they're disconnected, brought me into the pits for no reason. The same's happened to Silent Mole here, and he's going to lose all of his hard-earned points that he's going to have. That's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Still being quite quiet this last sort of 7 laps of this race since the stops, really, isn't it? And it's Jork's going to be on for a very good point finish here. But it means that Alonso will be getting 6th here, and that means that I think actually it would therefore mean that SRO and STS will score the same amount of points this race, because 25 plus 8 is 33, 18 plus 15 is 33, so there's no points being taken out here. So if anything, that's really helped STS to not lose too much ground to SRL here. But it's all coming to an end here, as we're going to go and ride on board with our race leader, who is coming through to take another win this season. This is going to be 4 out of 5, I believe. She didn't win Austria, and it's going to be another one of those. And STS are heading to pretty much glory in ULC, showing that they've got the best drivers and they are the best league. And here we go into the bus stop chicane for the final time. The Flying Finn is going to win this race from 3rd place and have it his own way, but he's going to win it. And that's an absolutely incredible result. RBZ in 2nd place for SRL, really good, and 3rd for Mike Marshmallow. So 2nd and 3rd for SRL, really solid job there. Jason in 4th place, he'll take that, and Jork in 5th. So XRL, superb job. STSF for Alonso, 14 in 6th place. 7th, if I can get to 7th, I think would be A's Reactions. So XRL, A and B team having very good results here. And JPS was the line, so we'll run down the final order very shortly when we get there. But that was that race. That was a very, very good race. Comundo having a bit of a miserable time there in 10th, 12th place. He won't be entirely happy with that result. I'm sure Sarah Hampton's ghost car comes through. As Goblin and Harry D are fighting it away for 15th and 14th, and they're battling, but it's not going to be enough for Harry D. That is that. I think that's the race done. So there you go. Flying Finn wins the race from RBZ in 2nd place. So really good there, obviously, considering the first sort of lap situation with Finn and RBZ and arguing it is, but that's a good result. Finn in first place, and STS are looking to keep the points advantage they've got currently. Obviously, with STS Alonso 14 in sixth place, meaning that SRL gained no points on the STS guys. They came second and third, which they scored the same amount of points. We've got Jason in fourth, so AOL will be pretty happy with that. They could have probably got better today, but that's not too bad. Jork in fifth for XRL, so really good job from him. Obviously, STS F1 Alonso 14 in sixth. Seventh for ASR Reactions in the XRL B team. RGBTs in eighth, so that's a good comeback drive from him for the A team. Ninth for the Mighty Midget for BPRL, and 10th for RL Giovinazzi, who actually does get this final point for RL. That's really good for him. He deserved those points. JPS in 11th, 12th for Kamindo, 13th for BPR Goblin, 14th for, and this is basically the rest of the streamers and everybody else. So that has been that race, and that was a pretty good race. Wasn't as exciting throughout, it wasn't a gradual, really good race throughout, but it was a good race. A lot of action at the start of the race, a lot of excitement, a lot of controversy, you could say. But that was a really good race, wasn't it, James?
Yeah, very interesting. First 15 odd laps when we saw Finn being challenged, but in the end just pulled away that gap a little bit, didn't he? And
yeah, it did.
Really good to see that people were close to him, like we've seen in the last few races, showing that it's not a runaway dominance, but does now look like SCS F1 have got this championship in the bag. They're looking in a really, really good position with 3 rounds to go now. So looking forward to those races coming up. Italy next week, obviously starting with the Tier 2 race once again at 6 p.m. and then the main event at 7:30. And we look forward to seeing you then. Hopefully we'll see some more good racing.
Indeed, boys, and yeah, that was a really good two races tonight for Tier 2 and Tier 1, and hopefully more of that in Italy. Obviously, that as a track will be Slipstream Heaven, so you do expect that to continue on. Hopefully the Slipstream glitch isn't as bad as it was here, but you do assume that could be a problem as we've experienced here this race. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the next one. Thanks, boys.